my name is Dhayana Oliveira, and I'm going to present a shortened version of my master's dissertation entitled Taxonomic Review of Species of the genus Narcine, distributed in the Southwestern Atlantic Ocean. The genus Narcine is located in Narcinidae, one of the 5 families of the order Torpediniformes, the electric rays that share around the disc, a robust posterior portion of the body, and absence of dermal denticles. Narcine is composed of 16 valid species, and 2 of them are distributed in Brazil, Narcine bancroftii and Narcine brasiliensis. And besides the overlap distribution of both species, some morphological characters such as dorsal coloration patterns, counts of tooth rows, and body proportions are also overlapped and contribute to frequent confusions and misidentifications of these species. Therefore, this study aims to review the taxonomy of the genus Narcine in the Southwestern Atlantic Ocean, to redescribe known species and describe possible new ones for their inter- and interspecific morphological variation, examining external and internal morphology of males and females and juveniles and adults, and then updates the information on their geographical distribution. So, through manual dissections, direct observations, X-rays, CT scans, and traditional morphometry, I examined 304 specimens of Narcine for body proportions, dorsal correlation pattern, and morphology of neurocranium and clasper. Then, I ran statistical tests on the morphometric measurements to evaluate the inter- and interspecific variation. So, examining all these characters, we concluded that there are actually 4 species of Narcine distributed in the Southwestern Atlantic. And in this study, Narcine bancroftii is synonymized with Narcine brasiliensis due to no substantial morphological variation to support that they are 2 different species. As for the other 3 new species, Narcine species 1 differs from the others by its dorsal coloration pattern and body proportions, and Narcine species 2 and Narcine species 3 are the other 2 very distinct species from the genus Narcine we discovered due to their morphometric measurements, the shape of the disc and the pelvic fins, and eyes that are smaller than the spiracles, but they are very similar between themselves. The difference between them lies in its dorsal coloration pattern and body proportions, along with their distribution, because Narcine species 2 is from the north of Brazil, and Narcine species 3 is from the southeastern and southern Brazil. And with the morphometric measurements, we perform statistical analysis to evaluate the variation between and within the primarily defined morphotypes. In the discriminant analysis, we can see the completely overlapped Narcine brasiliensis and Narcine bancroftii groupment, and a clear separation between this groupment and the other species, with Narcine species 1 in the middle of them, a little closer to the groupment of Narcine brasiliensis and Narcine bancroftii. And 23 of the 42 measurements differed between males and females in Narcine brasiliensis. However, only 4 measurements presented sexual dimorphism in each of the other species. And between the species, the highlights are that Narcine brasiliensis and Narcine bancroftii did not show differences in any morphometric measurement, which is one of the evidence we consider for their synonym. And Narcine species 2, referred here as morphotype 4, has the highest number of different measurements between Narcine brasiliensis. And to visually sum up, here's a map of the updated geographical distribution of species of Narcine from the Southwestern Atlantic Ocean. Thank you.